Right, today we're going to be talking about respirators and health. So the reason we wear these, especially in construction, is there's a lot of dust, MDF dust, silica dust, all types of dust. It's very detrimental to our health. We've all had family members that have been ill from this sort of dust related illnesses. So these things here, everybody's seen them, most people have tried them. You need to have face fit test and need to be clean shaven. Otherwise they have literally no value whatsoever, or limited value shall we say. These ones here, the rubber ones, very heavy on the face. When you're performing very physical tasks a long time, you get a lot of sweat build up, and because they're so restrictive on the filters, it's very hard to breathe. And another thing I find with them as well, because you're rebreathing a lot of CO2, you get a lot of headaches. So you need to take quite a lot of breaks when you're wearing these as well. So as a performance, they slow you down, and obviously they've got the other side effects. So I was actually looking for like the next level type of respirator, and there's lots of stuff online from like the powered respirators from eBay or other companies that are obviously more money. But I had lots of concerns about which ones to buy, and I actually spoke to a chap called Gary Farrow from Sundstrom, and he basically assured me of quite a few bits and bobs, but he said, it might not be for you. And what he said to me was, you can borrow one for a couple of weeks, see how you get on with it. Now, in that couple of weeks, initially, straight away, as soon as we tried it, why, yeah, not a problem, we'll have some of these. So we have got a number of them now, but this review is a long-term review, over 6 months. So I'm just going to give you a review of my things. So one of the things that I was thinking of is, these things, are they heavy? I know, are they slow to put on? Are they going to be not used properly? Because we're not going to have the other ones, because we're going to be just using these. And will people not use them then because they don't want to put this on? So this is how quick this to put on. Literally, one arm through, another arm through, clip it on there. That's it, we're on. Now to turn it on, you literally press the button. If you listen, hear the fan, big beep, and also there's a large vibration coming from it. So if you're on a noisy construction site, you will feel that as well. Press it again, second speed. So that's like very, very fast. Now, all you've got to do now is basically pull that down like that, and that is it. We're up and running. It is that quick. So in here, what you've got is you've got air being blown down. So you've got clean air being driven all the way through this pipe, down here. Now, on a hot day, it's actually really nice because you can actually blow it across your face. You can put it on the second speed if you want to. And on a cold day, you can actually blow it against the visor so it doesn't make you feel cold. Now, as you can see, I'm talking here now, it just doesn't steam up. It just doesn't steam up on there. So that was another big thing as well on there. So I'm just going to turn this off now. Just press the button again. You turn it off. So what we do with ours, we've just got a box, and we put ours into a box. So we take it to site, keep it in the van, so it's all nice and clean and tidy. Now, next big thing was battery life. How long is that battery going to last for? Do we have to buy 1 battery, 2 batteries, 3 batteries? Individual components, if we break something, can you buy separate parts rather than buying a whole unit again or what have you? So I'm just going to go through the stuff on here. So on here, you've got the battery. It is just there, on there. It's a big battery. It is a big battery. That battery will last you all day. 100% lasts us all day. But to be completely honest, what we actually find is we do not charge it on the way home in the van. What we normally do is we charge it at lunchtime for say 20 minutes, an half hour, and I think it's a fast charge. I think after say 15 minutes and you get 80% charge in there, it never ever cuts out. So that's a massive thing for me. I didn't want to go and buy another battery at X amount of money or having 3 or 4 in stock. There's no performance lost with that battery one bit whatsoever. Another real good thing about Sundstrom, what I like about this mask as well. So typically as well, you're going to have lots of crap on your hands, you can have abrasive stuff. So if you splash onto this visor, you could potentially scratch it. Although it does seem quite tough, you can actually buy these little screen covers that just clip on. They're really cheap. This one's been on here for about a month, I think, and it's still perfect. We just use a wet wipe and then a microfiber cloth, and it's absolutely perfect. Another great thing as well, There's a couple of different types of filters. These are the ones we use, and you also get a pre-filter. So this actually goes in front of it, and that actually collects a lot of the dust on there. And also, if this is struggling, it will beep and let you know this is blocked or the filter's problems on there. So if you're doing a really dirty job, at the end of the week, you can just chuck this away. So it actually enhances the life of the filter. You've got a bag on there as well. You can test your airflow rates to make sure it's all working properly. It does come as standard with this belt that goes around your waist there. Gary did actually say to me that perhaps this harness type would be better for long-term, in the day, long-term use. We actually opted for that, although that one actually is fine, but I just wanted to make sure everything was perfect and as comfortable as possible. So, you look at the cons. So what are the cons of this unit? Yeah, it does cost more money in these paper masks, but I think these can last for up to around about 10 years. Of course on that. You could, if you're working in confined air and you've just started using these, you will knock your head a little bit, but obviously it is protected, so it can be a bit like that. And if you look at it, with the cost of it, you cannot put a price on your health. So I'm going to be in construction hopefully for a long time. For my retirement, I want to be able to retire in good health and live the rest of my life. And where I'm working in such dirty, dusty environments, this is a massive implication for me. And I often see now when we're working on jobs, people have just these terrible respirators and they always moan on not wearing them properly. And it is a great conversation starter because they're like, wow, I never knew you could buy this sort of stuff. My boss has never said about it, or if they're self-employed, I'm going to have to get some of this because I can't keep working in like this, and I know it's not working properly, especially with all the where there's a bit of designer stubble. So, in my opinion, this is an absolute must. So if you're working in construction or dusty environments, I nearly do from welding and God knows what else, it's a massive company, this is a must. This will help potentially to save your life for long-term effects of dust and what have you. But thanks for watching. If you've got any inquiries, I should imagine if you just contact Sundstrom on their website, what have you, and speak to one of their representatives, I'm sure they'll be able to help you out.